Greetings, friends, fans, and future freaks. This is Colonel Chance Gallagher coming at you from a secret location, and as always, on behalf of Space Music Prodigy 3000. Today, before we get into the next code to decipher, which is Sentinel Lost, it's a song about machines gone mad. I'm going to get into a little piece of gear that you'll see me using live, and it's this strange-looking futuristic device attached to the guitar. This is the Livid Wing MIDI controller, and I will be using this to control 3 MIDI hardware devices. Now it can also control computer software and even lights. No joke. I'm going to turn the lights on and we're going to get into what it does, but I wanted you to see the effects in a night environment. Very cool. Let's go over part of Mission Control 565, the Livid Guitar Wing. Alright, we turn the overheads on in our secret location, and before we get into the secret code Sentinel Lost, a song about machines and computers that have gone mad, we are going to go over the Livid Guitar Wing wireless controller and exactly what it does. We're going to break the mystery of part of Mission Control 565. And we need a good tutorial out there on the web about this device. Haven't seen a lot of good ones, so let's get going. We have a lot to go over. The wireless receiver just attaches to your guitar here, the Livid Wing, and you're good to go. It doesn't scratch the guitar. Basically just clamps on like this. That's simple. You take the device. We're on. We're good to go. That's simple. Comes with a wireless receiver. What this wireless receiver would normally plug into would be a computer. A lot of people are using this device to control aspects of their software on their computer. Today, though, we're going to go a little deeper. Haven't seen anyone can get into this part of it. That's why Colonel Chance Gallagher is here. And we're going to get into controlling MIDI hardware devices with this unit. Now, you'll need another device, and it's called a MIDI host. If you don't understand what MIDI is and what it does, my friend, you got lots to learn, and SMP is a little beyond your comprehension. So let's carry on. You'll need a MIDI host, and in this case, I have the iConnect MIDI 4. This device connects up to 4 hardware devices that have MIDI. Now, you need cables to do that. So after you've decided what devices you're going to connect today, and for the code Sentinel Lost, we're going to connect it to the RC300 loop station and my guitar tone, the VG99. Once connected, receivers plugged in to the back of the iConnect MIDI 4. We'll turn on the Livid Wing. They read each other, and we're good to go. We're ready to control our devices. Of the 15 buttons, I've laid it out as logically in my mind as I could to make the song as seamlessly as possible and the songs I will be using it on. And right here, this button I have set to trigger a full track that I'll be playing with, and that track is stored in the RC300 because the RC300 loop station can store up to 3 hours of material. So it was the easiest, most logical place to put that track, and it's very, very groovy. Hit the button.
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red...
And also stop it as well. Very nice. So instead of having to fumble for buttons or hit foot switches, it's just right here at your fingertips.
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the...
Okay, let's get into various aspects of the guitar tone. This button here I have programmed as an on and off switch. Very similar to what Buckethead, an artist I'm very fond of, has on his guitar, but this is electronic. Much like using a volume control, but it's an instant stop. Delay, effects, and everything. Very nice when you want an instant stop of all effects and just a really instant cut. I like that. Okay, this button here at the top I have programmed to start a pitch shifter, and then the slide pad section to take the pitch shifter and raise and lower it. So the combination of the two, very nice. No longer tied down to footboards, you just hit this button. use the slider and control the pitch. Now the same parameters can be controlled with the foot pedal. Or you can combine both of them at the same time. For a very interesting back and forth futuristic madness. Within the context of the song, I try to use it more tasty, but okay. Now the next two buttons here I have programmed to change the pitch shift slightly. By doing that, I can achieve very cool rhythmic effects. Far out. Excellent. Okay, this slider here I have programmed to be a filter for the guitar tone. Not only that, it stays exactly where you leave the filter in its parameter. Giving you very cool aspects of tone. Turn it off by simply sliding it to its forward position. Very handy. This next button in the bottom row of 4, I have programmed to a slicing effect on my guitar tone. And it's set to a toggle, so just by touching it, sorry, momentary. So just touching it and then lifting off, it'll stop. Again, some more cool intergalactic spatial sounds with however you want to use your imagination and your mind. So, one more aspect I have programmed into here is the next button. I have an overall effect that's being triggered from the RC300 that causes a flange to affect everything. So just by hitting this button, it'll even affect what's on vocals. It'll affect what's on guitar. It'll affect the backing track.
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red light go on.
And it'll affect anything happening on the Chaos pad as well. So I'm actually using it to control and ask to bring in and out in certain parts of the song, I guess is the best way to phrase that. And in conjunction with the slider, you get this type of effect. I'll hit a chord. I'll turn the switch on, and then I'll use the slider, and the slider speeds and slows the flange up, so you get this type of effect. So when the groove's on...
Welcome to voice print identification. When you see the red light go on, would you please state in the following order?
You can actually turn the groove into something entirely brand new. Without that effect being applied to it, that groove sounds definitely different. So very cool of being able to manipulate your tones, not being stuck to your pedal board, and being able to seamlessly control all your effects is a very, very cool and futuristic thing to do. Thanks, Livid Wing. And let's get on to deciphering this next code. This is Sentinel Lost.